Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jete, Koulibaly is out there with Maledon, and it's Yabusele in at the power forwards position. The great out there with the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And here is Maledon. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Courtney. Back to Koulibaly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Pass to the great. Here's Goodmanson. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Courtney, the pass to Jete, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Goodmanson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
At the line for one, Goodmanson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Maledon. Pass to Courtney. Here's Jete. Here's Courtney. Now Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Maledon. And there's the drive. Misses in close. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Goodmanson. A floater. The rebound by Yabusele.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Maledon. Here's Jete. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's the great. And the basket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Melodon. Down low. Abu Saleh kicks to Jate. Pass to Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's the prodigy. The great passes to the prodigy. Here's Goodmanson. Here's the prodigy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Melodon passes to Yabusele. Koulibaly with it. Has to coordinate. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Goodmanson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Coordinate. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Second team foul. Home team foul. Number 10. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Goodmanson. Over to the left wing. They set the screen. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Now, here's Melodon. Tight defense on him. Tries a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
For 3.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's the great. Looking to end the run. Six on the shot clock. Tries again. A shot, no good. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now, here's Melodon. He's guarded closely. For 3. The shot will not fall. Melodon's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The prodigy passes to Goodmanson. Here's the prodigy. Out left to the wing. Pulls up. Money from the wing. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Koulibaly. And here is Melodon. Now Koulibaly. And here is Melodon. Not really his range, and it's off target. To the inside with the shot. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Courtney. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Courtney's got 6.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Goodmanson. With the drive. Off target at the rim.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Jete. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's the great. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Goodmanson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Goodmanson's got his second bucket. Got 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's Courtney. He has 6. That one goes. Count it. Courtney's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's the great. Oh, good with the triple. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Courtney. He's got 8. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Courtney's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Please give a big round of applause for your next team. Substitution on the court.
The Big Daddy passes to Big Daddy. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Champ. Here's Big Daddy, 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. There's the triple. A prodigy with the rebound. In a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Rizachet. Nothing on the board. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 fouls. Substitution on the court.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Count it, good.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Champ. They could use a bucket. Drills the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Knicks up by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
They've got Rizachet, and it's Yabusele in at the center, locking down the middle. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Poke loose. Here's Champ. Goes back up. Goes up again. Count that one.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Rizachet with it. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 9 points. Here's the prodigy to the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Champ. Pass to Champ. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Here's Yabusele. And it's denied. And he recovers it. Nailed from three-point land. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy. Right wing. Here's the prodigy. 5 on the clock. The prodigy, no good. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to the prodigy. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now, Rizeshe hasn't made one yet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. Down low. Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got 5 points so far.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Pass to Rizeshe, and there's the call on Rizeshe. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Sar's checked in for Yabusele. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Champ. Off with the layup. Pass to Okobo. Rizeshe with it. The tray. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And stolen by Sar. And Sar throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sar makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
44% from the field in the second. Pass to Champ. And Sar pulls it down.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement to host these awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Big Daddy. To the inside. Here's the great. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Horde. Now Rizashay. Still scoreless. Jacks up a 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Pass to Big Daddy. Inside. Here's the great. Yep, that one goes in there. The great's got his third basket of the night right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Melodon. And he banks in the layup. Melodon's got 5 now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Big Daddy. To the middle. And the basket by the great. The great's got 6 here in this quarter.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Rizashay. All alone. The great grabs the miss. The great's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Big Daddy. Launches a 3. And it's Rizashay with the rebound. Putting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. To the inside. And here is Melodon. He has 5. Inside. And that one's good. Rizashay.
Well, Rizashay has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Goodmanson. Can't connect from short range. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Courtney. He's got 10. Yabusele sinks the three-pointer. Yabusele's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Maledon passes to Yabusele. Now, here's Maledon. .149 left in the first half of the game. Yep, it counts. Koulibaly's got his second bucket tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Here's the great. 6 on the shot clock. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Yabusele. And here is Maledon. 1:10 left to play in the first half. To the left wing. Back to Koulibaly. The 3. No good from Courtney. And he's been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For your home team, number 15, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Maledon. He's got 5. Here's Jete. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Pass to Goodmanson. Down low. And the basket by the great. The great's got 14 points.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Courtney. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And that concludes the first half. The New York Knicks, they're up by 11. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. They've got the prodigy, the great out there with the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy. Here's Goodmanson. The shot. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Goodmanson's got his third basket of the night. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Yabusele. Aladdin is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Chate in at the 5. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
To the paint, here's the great. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Pass to Goodmanson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And for your home team, Goodmanson. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. and 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Jete. Koulibaly with it. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Courtney, the pass to Melodon. Here's Yabusele. Off target from outside. Being 39% from the floor. Not their best. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
At the line for your home team, number 15, shooting 1.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Koulibaly. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Courtney. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's the prodigy.
Away team.
Now, here's Melodon. 5 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Courtney. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Goodman's in the pass to the product. Pocket 6. Here's the crate. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Jete. Poked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the crate. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the crate. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again, and the layup is good. The great's got 16.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Koulibaly. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Courtney. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 9 points in the game so far. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Courtney. 18 points for him. Here's Koulibaly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Koulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here.
See yourself on the screen and show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see the move. Everybody, get
And the home team has possession. A 12-point game. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Goodmanson. Lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range. Goodmanson's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Now, here's Melodon. Here's Jete. 8 points for him. The great grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Goodmanson. Here's the prodigy. Six to shoot. Here's the prodigy. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Melodon. He has 5. Has to coordinate. Now here's Melodon. He tries for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. To the middle. Here's the great. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
Shot.
And the free throw, no good. 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Goodmanson. Here's Champ. Here's Champ. Oh, good on the 3. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Now, Koulibaly. 9 points in the game so far, and it's good, 2 points. Koulibaly's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Champ to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Melodon. Here's Jete to the left side wing. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Melodon, no good. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Goodmanson. He's got 11. Inside, it's tipped. Rizachet with the steal. Koulibaly with it. It's deflected. Pass to Goodmanson. To the middle. Here's the crate. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The great's got 20 points. .156 left in the third quarter. And here is Melodon. 7 points in the game. That one, no good. Here's Goodmanson. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Champ. Fires from deep. Board grabs the board. Champ's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Melodon. That three off the mark. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Here's the great. He's got 20. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Goodmanson. Fade away. Champ's shot is on.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Koulibaly. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And so here's the home team. They trail by 9 points. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Champ. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. The Knicks up by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's the second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team. Francisco. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Champ. They've got Saar, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position.
Away team foul. Francisco. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 4. Number 4.
The visitors on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Champ, just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. set the pick. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Being around 40% from the floor here. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Champ. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The layup off target. Here's the prodigy. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Launches it. Board grabs the board. Here's a Kobo. The shot comes out. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Big Daddy. They need this one. Shot's good by Champ. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Sar. Okobo looking over the floor. And he hits the jump shot. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Champ. Lock at 6. Champ, the pass to the prodigy. The 17-footer. And he can't bank that one in. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Champ. The prodigy passes to Champ. Here's the prodigy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 29.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. That one good for 2. Courtney's got 20.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's the prodigy. Pass to the great from downtown. They get it back, and that one is good.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now, here's Melodon. Lets it go from 11. The great grabs the miss. The great's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Goodmanson. No good on that one. Gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Melodon. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. To the inside. Pass to the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. That shot no good. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Horde. Tries from 16. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Shot from 16. The great misses. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Down low, here's Jate. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team. At the line for the away team. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the great. Here's the 3. Courtney grabs the board.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
That one goes in. Courtney's got 10 points in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the prodigy. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Courtney, that's good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the great. Here's Goodmanson. And the layup is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Here's Koulibaly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Koulibaly's gotten about everything to drop here. Shooting 6 of 7. Pass to Goodmanson. Here's the great. Plenty of space. It's good. The greats got 22. So far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Courtney. Pass to Maladon. A prodigy with the rebound. In the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Goodmanson the pass to the prodigy. To the right side. Fires it up. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Courtney. And here is Maladon.
Blocking foul called on Goodmanson. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
.131 left to play in the final quarter. Rizichet. They get it back. A nice shot by Poirier. Poirier's got his first basket of the night.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Champ. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. There's 57 seconds left in the game. There's the pick. Misses the 3. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the prodigy. Shoots a 3. The shot that time not on target. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's a Kobo. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.